Cody Farber, and this is episode 1 of season 2 of Tackle Primetime, powered by the National Collegiate Scouting Association, the show where we break down the tackle top 200 football players in America. All season long, we'll be analyzing the nation's top recruits in the class of 2009, position by position. We'll also be offering up some recruiting tips that any potential student athlete can use. All right, so let's get to it. The masterminds behind this year's Tackle Top 200, Coach Randy Taylor and Coach Bob Chmiel. Coach and Coach, take it away.
Randy, as you know, a team's success usually starts and ends with the quarterback position. So we want to begin our series by breaking down our list of the best quarterbacks in the country. Randy, what are the top traits that you look for when you recruited a quarterback?
Thing that I always look for, Coach, is mobility, accuracy, and presence on the football field. That is so important to me. And Russell Shepard has all of those things. He's a better thrower than most athletic quarterbacks out there, and he really does a nice job. He doesn't panic, and he can beat you with his arm or his legs. You just watch Russell Shepard, and you get excited about his physical skills. He's got great speed. He can accelerate. He's very shifty. He won't make you miss, and is going to go the distance on just about every play that he gets in the open.
You know, as you watch this young man, Randy, and you know, as we evaluate, watch when he runs with the football. His heels are almost touching his bottom, and that's a great sign of flexibility. It's also a great sign of speed.
You know, decision-making process, you know, is key, and this guy seems to always have his head downfield. He knows where everybody is. He's really got good vision as a runner. He's fun to watch. He
could fit into a multiple offenses. I mean, we've seen him throw the football, obviously run with the football, and then we saw a little bit of option. Great decision on the option. Well executed. Probably the most recognizable name in recruiting this season has been USC-bound Matt Barkley. Matt Barkley hails from modern-day Santa Ana, California high school, a great quarterback from a school that's produced some really great quarterbacks. Shotgun snap, and look at that rope on that post pattern. Talk about arm strength, Randy.
You know, Matt's been one of those guys I've watched since he was a freshman, and he's always had a presence of a quarterback, even when he was a youngster. And he puts a lot of zip on his throw. He's accurate, and just going to be a great college football player.
You know, you watch this modern-day team. They are probably one of the best coached high school football teams in the country, and he's yet in a line of great modern-day quarterbacks that, you know, have just been so great. And he's headed to USC, going to school right in Southern California. Pete Carroll, great job of recruiting this young guy. Watch him. Good play-action fake, sets his feet, nice toss, enough air under the football. Yet again, that post route, throws it so well.
We also would like to give some love to the rest of our top 5 quarterbacks. Coach Chmiel, who's on the list?
Garrett Gilbert, Lake Travis, Austin, Texas. I look for that technique of squaring the shoulders up, finds just that little window, zingo, touchdown.
You know, Garrett is one of those guys that he's a good-sized kid, but with really good speed and athleticism. Another QB we like in the top 5, coach, is Aaron Murray, Plant High School, Tampa, Florida. Aaron's going to be a bulldog for Georgia, and I think he's going to fit right in there and take over relatively soon.
One of the things you talk about, you always recruit a quarterback to the type of offense that you run, and with the Georgia offense, I think he's going to be just a great fit. All right, Randy, here we go. Number 5, Richard Brehart, Los Osos Rancho, Cucamonga, California.
Coach Martinez out there at Los Osos High School does a great job with QBs and all his players. And Richard has been a guy that's played for him for quite a while. He's really does a nice job. Like you said, he plants his feet. He's got good arm strength, and he's got a nice compact delivery.
Now, do those uniforms remind you of UCLA and get your heart going just a little bit here, Randy?
I think we might have given those uniforms to him.
I hope not. Hey, there was a play-action fake. Wide receiver takes the football at the high point. Good throw, good catch. Here they're in their traveling uniforms right here. Good job of setting his feet. Takes off with the football. Put that ball away, young man. Up the sideline, shows good speed, splits the receivers, and gets into the end zone.
Finally, I'd like to wrap up Tackle Primetime with some great advice for all the potential recruits out there. We can talk about something we really know a lot about. College coaches are limited by NCAA rules and coaching duties. They have to rely on videotape to make a lot of the decisions on who they're going to keep on their recruiting board. So you got to be sure to have a quality videotape available for recruiters as soon as possible.
Randy, I can't tell you how accurate that last statement is. One time at Notre Dame, I actually saw a video from a prospect that was taped over a wedding. In this day and age, there's no excuse for a DVD being sent to a college that doesn't give a clear idea of the athlete's abilities.
Who won the wedding?
I don't know, but my boss was not real happy about that at the time.
Two of the most important factors are angle and zoom. Your video needs to show enough of the entire play, yet still be focused so you can see the technique of the player.
Right, Randy, but understand this, there are also other factors like clarity, sequencing, and spot shadowing that really help us to evaluate a player's real ability. We urge every potential recruit to make sure you work as hard as you possibly can to ensure that you give the potential college coach the entire picture.
All right, thanks guys. That's going to wrap things up for this episode of Tackle Primetime. We want to thank you for joining us and remind you to check back for episode 2 as Coach Chmiel and Coach Taylor break down the nation's top senior running backs and talk about what it takes to get recruited.